Hi, this is Angela Clark with the Natural Living Directory, and I am here with Mike, a friend of Jon Royal's, and we are going to talk about the Center for Health and Harmony again today. Thanks. Thanks, Mike, for coming and talking about Jon's services and the healing arts that he does with the Center for Health and Harmony. So what was it that took you to see Jon all that time ago?
Well, I had accumulated a fair amount of baggage over the years,
As many of us do.
as many of us do, and that baggage ended up. My expression of it was mostly was anger.
Okay.
I came to a point where I recognized that that I had too much of it.
Mm-hmm.
That it was becoming an interference with all kinds of things in my life, but including relationships with my own children.
Okay.
And Jon, I had known for years, and had no idea that he did four-dimensional healing.
Okay.
Or that he had a counseling background or any of the rest. And I think he sent an email out to people in the neighborhood. It was a little bit of an advertisement, is how I stumbled onto it.
Mm-hmm.
And it just came along at the perfect time. I was really had reached a point where I knew that I needed to change course. And so I went to visit Jon, and we did some breathing work, and I really let something go that very first day. There's a couple of things that came out that I didn't even know bothered me. I cried about the loss of my father.
Okay.
And I'm really I'm not much of a crier, so although I'm getting to be an old fuddy-duddy, so I get more like that now.
Well, I think probably the four-dimensional healing that you mentioned is an indication that you stated that you were ready to get back to your spiritual interests when we talked earlier, and so bringing that spirituality back into your life has probably tapped into some of the emotional health and well-being.
Absolutely. Probably the biggest thing that's affected my calming down and being able to let go of so much of that anger is forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
And that really is a result of my healing experience while seeing Jon, and being able to get back to some spiritual roots I had. I was very interested as a young man in a spiritual path and philosophical path, and life got in the way for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And that healing has allowed me to go back and finally pick up where I left off. And forgiveness is a central theme in the spiritual path.
Yep.
So forgiveness is a good thing.
Is there anything else about the four-dimensional healing that you'd like to bring up?
Well, I guess Jon would do a far better job of saying this than I would, but the thing that really struck me about the four-dimensional healing was that you could remove a roadblock, you could remove a blockage that you had, an emotional or even physical blockage that you had, without like years of therapy to get to the bottom of it. You could just, without even knowing what it was, even have it let go. And you don't have to know what it is. You don't have to
Right.
have a scientific explanation. It's just gone.
And it's just when you're ready. Like you said earlier, that email came through at exactly the right time for you. So taking action when you're ready is an important step to healing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you.